This episode is brought to you by ElevateOS, the only all-in-one community operating system. ElevateOS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. How many of you know somebody that is high drama? I imagine if any one of us thought for long enough, we would we'd bring to mind somebody that is very high drama in our organization. So this is another installment of the Thereby series. We're almost done with the Thereby series. I think I have 6 more installments of this series. And obviously the through line here is team members in your organization that bring fatigue to your being. You're just exhausting to be around, exhausting to lead, exhausting to coach, exhausting to mentor. But it's important that you, number one, can identify these individuals in your organization. Number two, you can teach, coach, train, mentor these individuals in your organization. And or at the end of the day, if you can't change people, you must change people. I love that saying. I know it's a quote that somebody said a long time ago. I don't know who it is, or I would make some attribution. Nevertheless, if you can't change people, you have to change people. In this case, people that are high drama in your organization, these individuals, every single thing that comes into the organization in the way of input or catalyst is a fire drill. And these individuals don't stop to think. They don't stop to put pure definition to an issue before they start to attack the issue. It's high drama. They'll call you on the phone, and if you're not careful, they'll get you all amped up and you'll start making moves yourself. And then you'll get down a path only to realize that what they were doing in terms of drama and inciting some action in you, it was just a colossal waste of time, to be blunt. Thereby sucking time and money and resource out of your organization. Versus you taking time to teach and coach and train and mentor somebody that is high drama. Look, there's a difference between being passionate about what you do, and drama. There's a very distinct difference between those two things. Drama, at least in my opinion, is an attempt to draw attention to yourself. Where passion is your attempt to be a beneficial presence to other people, to inspire them, to motivate them, to encourage them. There's a difference between those two things. And thereby, there is a different outcome that comes in your organization, different outcome that presents itself in your organization because you have somebody that is just passionate about what they do. They are driven, they are motivated, internally motivated. They are outwardly inspiring to themselves and to other people. They're highly disciplined. They don't get rattled. There's a word for it. It's stayed. S-T-A-I-D is stayed. They're stayed in their presence. They show up to something and they're just, great. Give me the facts. Let's get a definition together. All right, excellent. Are we sure this is the right definition of what is happening at this moment in time? Yes, it is. Great. What are the actions that are necessary to get a beneficial outcome for everybody based on this thing? There's a great saying. Viktor Frankl wrote an unbelievably amazing book, Man's Search for Meaning. And in there, I'll butcher the quote, but basically says there's a catalyst and there's response, and right in between is our will, our ability as humans to make a choice. So when a catalyst comes along, you can pause and you can decide and choose and then take an action. Sometimes that space between the catalyst and the response is very minimum. I mean, microseconds. Sometimes you get a lot of time. But in any case, somebody who is stayed in their character will just pause, even if it's for a microsecond, or pause, even if it's for some distance, some big piece of time, and they will put pure definition to an issue, and then they will take action. These are the type of individuals you want in your organization because they thereby produce a lot of positive outcomes in your company. They are a beneficial presence to other people. They are inspiring and encouraging to others. Where if you think about the thing we led in with, people who are dramatic. And look, I love people who are dramatic or possess this sort of drama about themselves. I'm not discounting who they are as people, wonderful people. But working with them is exhausting if you're not careful. And it is incumbent upon you to make sure that you are managing and leading those people well, because they can tear your organization apart in a heartbeat if you're not paying attention. So my encouragement to you is to help teach, train, mentor, and coach those individuals, and or don't populate your organization with lots of people who are high drama. Help them find organizations where they can express who they are as individuals and be a beneficial outcome or beneficial presence to others in those types of environments, versus types of environments where it's probably better to have a lot of people who are stayed in their person so you can execute outcomes that are good for your business. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.